Hey guys, welcome back. Alright, so I think we're going to go and talk to excuse me, Sirona and the Three Broomsticks. Let's let's go to Hogsmeade map. Where's the closest? Probably here. Alright, let's fast travel.
Revelio.
Glad you came.
Wish I had the courage to go into the forest.
Hello, Sirona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. In fact, we're working together to try and rein in Ramrock.
Are you? I suspected you and he would get along. Perhaps best I don't know details of your plans. Then I shall refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I've actually met Mrs. Sprottle. I recently spoke with her about her friend Claire Beaumont.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
Why does Mrs. Sprottle keep a supply of Wiggenweld potion on hand?
Dot's a skilled potioneer. She's been supplying travelling vendors with Wiggenweld potion. An ordinary precaution that has, unfortunately, become a necessity, what with Ranrock's loyalists disrupting the trade routes.
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle have your box of letters after all this time?
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Dot found it when she was clearing out a closet. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly theatrical. The ramblings of a teenage witch and her friends. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it. To be honest, I'd imagine it contains some lovely memories.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Alright, let's go and speak to Dorothy. What level's that? Level 3. Alright, yeah, I suddenly thought in the last after the last episode I could probably make quite a bit. There's a flying page. Come to me. I could probably make quite a bit brewing and selling potions. Can't use my broomstick yet. So yeah, I will, when I've got, yeah, because I've got like a full stack of Wiggenweld potions, assuming I can sell them. I haven't actually checked.
When the clouds are dark is always the best time to strike. It's as if nature herself lends a veil beneath which to walk.
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
What
Yes.
have you done?
Expelliarmus!
Come on.
Levioso. Accio.
Probably what I will... Oh yeah, I might redo my spell bar so you've got useful combinations of spells.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Like Levioso, Accio, and then...
Ah, Upper Hogsfield.
which one
They'll
slams
later
them into
find
the
Mrs.
ground?
Sprottle. Nice to see you again, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect hawklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawklumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawklumps and collect the box of letters there.
Sirona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she like?
Goodness. Well, she was almost exactly like she is now. Charming, good head on her shoulders, taking care of everyone. I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about, practicing charms. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden. Learned it all from her muggle parents, if you can believe it.
Do you remember anything about the letters you put in the box?
Oh, of course. A few letters from some of her school friends. Some nice memories. I even included a letter Sirona had written to me when she was staying with us. Thought she might enjoy reading it. I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished at how much I've changed, and yet remain the same.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawklumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
Alright, let's go and find these letters. There better be absolutely nothing in this cave. No spiders, no inferi. Ooh. Oh. Hang on, am I going the wrong way? Yes, I am. I was heading on to the main quest by accident.
Betting on the dragon fight was the best decision I've made yet.
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
You're not going to like
Confringo!
Nothing more than luck!
Incendio! Window!
I've seen spinning with
Expelliarmus!
avoiding our problem.
Incendio! Depulso!
No.
Accio! Protego!
Ow!
Expelliarmus! Defendo!
I want to fire.
Accio!
I hope.
Stupefy!
I shall scout around Fellcroft for something to poach.
Who's talking? Oh no, I didn't mean to drink beer. God knows how long that's been there. Can't carry any more Wiggenweld potions. Fair enough. Oh, hello.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned. Defender! Potato! Stupid one! Glacius!
Well, can get some Horklumps.
Revelio!
Ooh, what's that? It's a bit grim. Alright, Horklump Hollow. Let's go and find these letters.
Mrs. Sprottle, but I still need to visit the cave to find Sirona's box of letters. Better have a look around, see if I can find that box of letters. Incendio! That's all the Horklumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Revelio! Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Revelio!
Oh,
Lumos!
oh, I can probably
Incendio!
set that on fire. No, yeah, keep them at bay.
Lumos!
Alright, what have we got around here? Oh, excuse me.
Confringo! Lumos! Revelio! Revelio!
Anything around here? No, I guess we actually have to go down here.
Either I'll
Oh,
have to
brilliant.
fight that troll, or avoid it altogether. Expelliarmus!
Ow.
Accio! Capulso! Capulso!
Oh, god damn it.
Expelliarmus! Protego! Stupefy!
Come on. Where's he gone?
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Stupefy!
Wasn't quick enough to,
Expelliarmus! Defendo! Confringo!
Oh, I need to do the,
Expelliarmus!
yeah.
Confringo!
Ow.
Incendio! Confringo! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Defender! Incendio! Confringo! Accio! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Protego! Defender!
Okay, I remember
Rest
roughly
easy, my large friend.
Troll bogies. Ew. Yeah, I vaguely remember the mechanics. Can I get up this way?
Expelliarmus!
Oh, it just opened.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Lots of goodies. Ooh, shrivelrig fruits are good.
Revelio.
Right, how do I get back up? Come on, get up. Dear Sirona, when I arrived here, I had a troubling sense that in many ways I wasn't like the other first years. I confess I worried that Hogwarts might not have been the proper place for me and pondered sending it out to my parents asking them to fetch me almost before the first week of classes had ended. How did you know? I presume you're not secretly a Legilimens. Legilimens. But I wonder that you seem to know my thoughts better than I did myself. That day in the Three Broomsticks when you spotted me huddled in a corner, staring blankly at an untouched butterbeer and an empty bit of parchment, my quill dripping ink woefully onto the floor, and you came to sit with me, well, I shall never forget it. I recall a sudden sense of relief, as if someone had cast a levitation charm on me, when you told me about how nervous you'd been to come to Hogwarts. I looked at you and it seemed beyond my imagination to think of you as anything but the confident, contented witch sitting before me. In the days that followed, I marvelled at how you charmed, in the non-magical sense, I mean everyone around you without apology, embracing who you were and who they were. It was as though a candle had flickered on for me. I realised that I could choose that path as well. Now that my school years are ending, the frightened first year witch I had been seems worlds away. And I know it's because you saw yourself in that despairing creature in the corner of the pub, and so generously extended yourself to her. Yours sincerely, Mirabelle. P.S. Please tell Mrs. Sprottle that I still plan on visiting her and Mr. Sprottle whenever I can for their delightful conversation and, I am unashamed to admit, her incomparable cauldron cakes. Oh, I want a cauldron cake.
This must be Sirona's box of letters.
Hospitality. What a lovely respite from the castle. So that's from blah blah blah. Okay. Feel free to pause. Happy birthday. Snuck into the kitchens. Would you like to see you spent the afternoon? Feel free to pause that if you want to read it, because I've read them before. Where's the other one? There it is.
I should take this box of letters to Sirona. She'll be glad. I think that's everything.
Okay. Right, let's Hogsmeade. Fast travel back.
Hello, Sirona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk lumps for her Wiggenweld potion, And I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
One of the letters mentions Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard. I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw.
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlick?
It is. Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
I spotted a letter from you to Mrs. Sprottle. You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do. She taught me so much during my summers with her and Aiden. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand. And not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, and that of so many of my friends, got me through some challenging times, to put it mildly.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aiden. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Right, that's that done. Oh, we're nearly at level 21. We must need like 10 XP or something. Okay, how are we doing? Combat. Okay, defeated 20 dark wizards. Defeated 60 goblins already. So 40 dark wizards, 100 goblins. Oh, we've also completed 10 dueling feats. Okay. Oh yeah, I need to go back to the Room of Requirement. Okay, we've got a few things that we can't actually wear yet. Nothing better than what we've got. Ah, this is better. Right, let's have a look at quests and see what we will... Oh yeah, for Thunderbrew. Yes, that's why it's useful. Okay, that's another quest off the list. Okay, I need to... Some of these are... I might do Professor Garlick's one next. Grow and harvest fluxweed. Acquire all 3 combat plants and use them. So we can work towards that. Because some of these are going to take quite some time. But yeah, we will crack on with some of these in the next episode. So I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you then. Take care.